Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and like and stick around for the end because you might miss out something you don't want to miss. Also, subscribe, like, share. I think I already said that, but also in the description you can tip and also join the Discord that is empty at the moment. But today we're just starting chapter 7, and I want to see if I can get it done. So because I don't want to do this chapter shit anymore. So I'm gonna collect all of the loot in chapter 7 and in 8. So let's begin. I'm watching the guide. I'm also back at my desk today, finally. My room was being done the whole time. I'm just going to make sure there's no volume. I'm also using my boom arm, so it's such a more clearer and stuff. But anyway, start the episode. Don't know where to watch it, because I guess I'll just watch it down here like this. So we need to start with a rope arrow. Just seeing what he does first. Goes through and he takes a right.
This was the last cathedral in the city. A ruined home for old gods. Desperate people have hidden in its walls for years. Orion and his graven are just the latest.
But yes, we also do have to do the stuff that, you know, the thieving challenges for the thing. 3 ephemeral exploits. Don't know what that means. 15 kills or knockouts. Knockouts it will be. So first loot item. So you shoot a rope arrow above us, right?
But even he can't bring back your dead. They said he would cure us all. You don't need to suffer as she did. Prove your faith in the dawn, and you will be saved. I can't leave her all alone. Your girl's gone. You can live for her, or die with her.
The city is ours.
Let's just knock this dude out. We're getting seen by something. Alright. Okay, so we can't do that. It does say kills, so I can just shoot that dude in the head with an arrow. Then we'll do that instead.
This was the last cathedral in the city. A ruined home for old gods. Desperate people have hidden in its walls for years. Orion and his graven are just the latest.
Orion gave you back your city, friend. But even he can't bring back your dead. They said he would cure us all. You don't need to suffer as she did. Prove your faith in the dawn, and you will be saved. I can't leave her all alone. Your girl's gone. You can live for her, or die with her. Ooh.
Alright, well it's different. Different than before. I'm gonna save at every point, like always, because I don't have to keep knocking out the same fucking dude again. So he just climbs up and knocks that dude out. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna search up here first because okay, maybe not. Some of them see me.
No more whispering on corners or fearing the rope and stocks. Any hopeful not here will have to wait.
Going in here. Someone see me apparently. Hopefully no one's there.
Nothing to be bothered about.
Alright, so first loot item. So he goes back outside through the gate. And he goes back the way he came, for some reason. Strange. Right.
Gods dig grave holes.
So he goes back through here, and he goes back the way he came. I say that he did that, but I know he went through the gate. Maybe he went this way. He went this way. So he went through here.
Try to sneak into Dayton.
And he goes down here. And down here there's a poppy. And a dead dude. And another dead dude that just came flying down. I'm guessing there's a loot item down here, or a collectible maybe. Yeah, there's a loot item beside this board here. Saving game. Then he leaves. I'm guessing he goes back to the area. There's also another loot item, so when you collect that, you go back up. And another loot item is right on this corpse here. And grabs that. And he goes back. He climbs up somewhere. You can climb up here. Where's he going from here, though? So what he does, he climbs up that. And he goes straight into a place there. So when that dude's leaving... Not, this dude should fuck off. Do I have a water arrow? I can do that. Oh. When he's leaving. Wait, isn't this the same place we were just in? Just checking everything. Save. Obviously, it's going to take a while to do both episodes, but I'll try and fit it in. There's another rope arrow above the desk. You can shoot the rope arrow. So right above the desk here.
Rats everywhere.
I guess he gets up here. He fell all the way down. I don't know if that's what he's supposed to do. Alright, so he goes straight from here. And when he's here, there's like a dude right there. And he does this. Collect everything here. There's only some loot in here, and then that's it. Just save. So obviously we got it, and I saved for a reason. Right, so when he comes out, he goes to the left. So there'll be a guard. You kill him or knock him out for the thieving challenge. Obviously we'll take all the other guards out, but for now, he's...
What's happened to this place?
Rocks.
Just save here, just in case. Alright, so we knock out them 2 people. And then he climbs up. So, over here. Let me see. Right here, you climb up on these crates. So right where the dude is, you knock out, you climb up. And you want to move over to here. And drop down, and there'll be some more loot. There'll be a cup. I think that's everything here. Oh, there's also a health item, so I will pick that up. And there's actually 2 things. There's a cup and a flask. I think that's everything. There is some more places you can go, though. I think there's only 2 loot items there. So we can move on. Just gonna see if there's anywhere else. So you climb up. And you fall through this wood thing that below. So he climbs up this. And when he climbs over, he drops down. He falls through this. And down here. On the floor here. There'll be a shiny. And there's also a collectible thing there, but maybe that's what we just picked up. Maybe it was just a ring though. So, once you've done that, you climb back up and around, and you go underneath this thing here. So, what you do is you climb up. Where'd you climb up? I think you climb back up, and you go to the right here, though. You climb up and you do this. And you go down here. You drop down. You can crouch under here, and there's a poppy, but I'm guessing there's a loot item as well. There's not. Strange. Wait, no, there is. It's next to it. Bit weird that the loot item wasn't in the chest, but on the beside the chest. Once you've done that, you climb. You go back out and you climb up, or maybe you climb up inside. No, you climb up. So when you're inside, I mean, when you're inside, when you're outside. Was it inside? Wait. No. So when you're outside. You can climb a something. I guess this, really. Anything, really. You grab this rope. I'm guessing... I don't know if you go all the way to the top. I mean, you can't really go anywhere except across to here. So... He goes there. Runs up the stairs. He climbs straight ahead. And he climbs up again. And he goes through the crawl space. So you go up. You go straight ahead. You climb up. Take a right, go up again, take a left, and you crawl through here. Obviously, I have to lift something here. Right, so when you get through... There'll be a cutscene. We can skip it because we don't have to see that.
I've missed the last ride. Well, I never liked crowds anyway.
And we're just seeing where Elsie goes next. So he drops down this side. And he drops down. He doesn't take out this card, but for the thieving challenge, it's something you have to do. And then basically what I can do is just throw his body over. Or not. It's fine. Once that's done, I'm gonna save. Because there's a cup there. So right behind that dude, there's a cup. And there's another guard in front with a torch. It actually comes this way. So you be right there on this corner. Right there. So if he comes this way. If he turns around, I'll knock him out.
How long until the supplies are left below?
The lift is older than the quarter and just as run down. Orion himself couldn't make it go any faster.
Be careful what you say, friend.
A supply lift.
So
Looks like a way
I'm gonna
down.
throw him off.
Do not waver, brothers!
What the fuck, just see me?
Stop!
Oh. Well, Where'd I save? I might have been. Sorry about that. So you're gonna hear that a lot, and sometimes I knock the boom arm. So I knocked out that dude. He's there. So then when you've done that and you got the cup, you move here. There'll be a guard. He shoots him in the face with an arrow. So when he turns back around,
What's happened to this place?
we're not gonna do anything here. We're just gonna leave the body there. And we're gonna go grab the loot and move back because we know there's a dude on the balcony with an arrow. So when's that done? Just getting the video back up. You go straight and there's a lever on the wall. I mean straight. There's just a lever on the wall and you open it. Alright, and then he gets his arrow back out, so I've only got one rope arrow left, so hopefully we won't need it for anything else. A fucking dude up there.
The light hurts my eyes tonight.
If he comes this way, I'll shoot him. I'm trying to get a clear shot. So he opens this. And then I can't save, but then he climbs up on top of that and he shoots the rope arrow there. Can I get this from here? I can. Why do I open in that? Okay. But yeah, like I said, hopefully I don't need that down the line because, well, I kind of... So obviously God lost me now so I can save. So he climbs this rope. I'm guessing he climbs it because why would he just shoot it and then not use it? So he shoots it 3 times actually.
Night's going on forever.
Yeah, because there's another one down there. Yeah. I didn't know someone came. Would I fucking save? I saved on the rope, so it's fine. There's a pouch there.
So many already.
That's a picklock door. Picklock. No, fucking. Yeah, a rope arrow. Good. I need it. Okay, so he's going that way. There's nothing in the top drawer.
I'm starving.
I don't think it was him, but yeah. So when you take all the stuff out of that drawer, I just moved down here because I knew that dude might come back around at some point. So he unlocks that. And then he turns back around and knocks him out. And then he picks locks the drawer and then he opens it and then takes all the shit out. And he goes straight ahead, knocks out the other guard that we just knocked out just then, and picks up the pouch on top of here. Where the fuck is it? Here. I'm gonna save. Then he goes straight ahead. And there'll be a rope. Well, that rope might not be there because it's the one he shot before. Who now?
No nightmares.
Now what?
The fuck up bed. Right. So when he's on top. Fucking buffering. Right, so yeah, the rope power is now here. So the rope power I collected from, you collect that from above, and it seems to be buffering there. But let me see anything else around. Connection on my end is great. Wi-Fi should be fine too, because then that's obviously a problem. It's back on now, so yeah, you collect that.
Smells terrible around here.
So when you climb up, you collect that one thing. And then you jump back down onto the rope. And you climb over the railing.
It's getting late.
So when you've collected this here, you jump down. Right. Obviously, I don't mind getting seen, but it's probably best not to. So we go down here, we climb here.
Hey. This is your reckoning, Faithless.
If he turns around, I'm gonna knock him out.
The light of the graven dawn. Are you lurking over here?
Oh shit, they're both. There's two.
Watch it. He won't know Faithless nor anyone. Let's be sure before we move on, friend.
Huh? Look for this Faithless.
Alright, so obviously when I drop down, I won't go that way. That is the way I have to go. But obviously there's a guard there. So I'm gonna wait until he comes out so I can then... I didn't mean to jump over. Hopefully he doesn't come this way.
One of the best.
Huh?
Fuck. I mean, maybe if it was just... I always forget to start the timer. Sorry about that. It's not a problem though, we'll start it now. So, if he stands there, I can knock him out. I know there's two guards in here though. So, that's something we have to look out for.
Tyrant's face at the end.
Huh? You've taken one, but the dawn are many.
Shit.
Hey.
Oh my fucking god. Stop looking at the bodies, you dumbasses. I'm just trying to do it so I knock them out because it's for the thieving challenge, and the more things thieving challenges do, the more likely we don't have to do it later.
What? Someone's skulking in the dark. Cling to your shadows. It'll be over soon. The dawn is coming. Step out and accept it.
God diggity damn, motherfucker. Jesus. These dudes, I hate them. Like, I hate combat and all that shit in this game. The fucking worst. Where's he go?
What?
If he turns to the body there, we'll knock him out straight.
It's your turn now, Faithless. Hey!
Oh my fucking god. Right, what we have to do is go around that pillar, so when he goes walking forwards, we knock him out there. There is another guard behind him.
Huh?
Like that. Now there is another guard that comes.
Faithless,
Yeah. No, there's only him left to take out.
We'd all give our lives for Orion, faithless! Where are you, worm? Where do you hide?
Alright, got him. Good. Right, now we can explore this area without the fucking problems that we have. So once you're in here, that table with the shit on it is the thing we search. So that's over here. So on this, next to this wall here, and there's these two things here you can collect. I think there'll be another guard just standing there, but around this corner. Yeah, there's not. What you're gonna do is come over here and cut this panel. And then when you've done that, you go into the room to the right where the trap would be. And then you collect all this shit. There's 3 things here. And then when you've collected them 3 things, you turn back around and you use another rope arrow that I don't fucking have. Okay, how big is this place? We're just gonna look around for shit, because we need it. Hopefully, rope arrow in here. Please be a rope arrow. So if you have a rope arrow, the area we just left, there would be... I'm sorry about that, I knocked it. There would be a rope arrow area that you have to shoot. What would... we can hide under here, I think. Yes, we can. I'm just trying to find a thing. Fuck. There's still a guard and stuff down there. We're just gonna have to look around for it, or otherwise I'm gonna have to... Well, not leave the mission, of course, but...
knock at my window.
As we don't have it... So basically where you shoot the rope arrow is... Let me see. So in the area where you cut the trap, right above here. But obviously I don't have it. So I'm sure if there's a way... No, because I need another rope arrow there. I think that has a rope on it anyway, but basically go that way. If I can't find it, I'm just gonna have to continue on. There's nothing I can do about that. So this is the door we opened. There is loot in here. I don't know why he's not searched it though. So I can climb this. I don't know why. There's some more loot there. Right, anyway. So... Obviously, because we can't do it, we'll continue on. But obviously, when I come back and play it again, I'll make sure I have enough rope arrows for this shit, because... Legit, around 11, like maybe 12 or 13 arrows. If you can have up to maximum of 13 arrows, bring 13 rope arrows. or 12 max, if that's how many you can have. But basically, when you shoot that rope arrow up, you climb up to the top, and you jump over to the left there, and then you walk around the edges there, and there'll be another rope arrow ahead. Then when you've done that, you can go through the ceiling, and there'll be a chest with stuff, and also there's a thing in there as well. So when you've done that, you go down. And he kills the guards down below. And also, when's coming back, if we get an arrow though, like a rope arrow, maybe there's one on the other side, I was looking at. Basically, he was looking, where was he doing this from?
I think I just saw someone. Help! Somebody!
Yeah, I didn't know where the fuck I went, but I'm guessing that's where I'm going to continue. So, you can drop down, there's loot. So, when leaving where the fuck I was, I actually don't know where the fuck I was. I was over on that side somehow. There is a loot down here though.
Someone.
There is loot down here. One of them pouches. I call them pouches. And once you collect that, you climb back up again. And he goes into that room we searched, so he goes back. And he climbs up, and he goes into here. He grabs the cup from the table, and he searches this. And then he searches the chest, like I said. And then there's the coins in there you collect, and then you go over. You climb the box. So you go over this side, climb the box, then you jump over, and you get the shit there. Then he drops down, and he goes back on himself then. Oh yeah, because there's a way down. Sorry about that. So if you go this way, and back, and go around, there's a way down. From somewhere. Yeah, from here. So once you get him, there's, I don't think there's anyone else here. I don't think. You can drop down and get this. There's a thing there you can collect. Right, but anyway. So when you've done that, he drops down onto that thing. We drop down to get that coin. Then he goes straight ahead and he pulls the lever for the next part. He goes straight ahead to the objective and pulls the lever. And then he goes and he waits for the elevator to come down and stuff. Then he goes down. I mean, we can come back up, but I'm sure this elevator fucking collapses. So, for a moment, if we can get the thieving challenge done, that's fine. We're almost there. We have 11 knockouts performed. And we have 1 kill, I think. It was like 1, maybe 2 kills. Threat killed 1, so it's 12. So we have only 3 more to do. So when you're in here, you do that. And you wait until, obviously we have to wait until it goes all the way down. I think there's much you can do in here while waiting. So I'm going to speed it up. I'm obviously on his end, so I can tell you more about what's going to go down. The one's down below further. He's almost there on his end.
Each city built upon the bones of the last. If these buried stones could tell their stories, I wonder what they'd say.
We're almost at the bottom. I mean, I fucking hope so. I think it's the longest fucking elevator. When further enough down, there'll be a place you can jump over to. Eventually, when we get there. Blimey.
That gas stopped. The Graven's procession's moving slowly.
So,
That should give me time to climb back up.
I just need to see if there's anything else I need to get do here. He just drops down. When you drop down, there'll be a coin. So when you get to where you need to be, I think it's this way you go. Yeah, did I do something wrong? Well, because he gets something from somewhere. I don't fucking know. Where does he even go? So he drops down like we did. Fuck. Right. We load last save. We didn't save at any point. So wherever it puts us. Okay, it puts us back in the elevator. Alright, so basically, when you fall, instead of going straight ahead,
Well, that can't be good.
you jump over
The
and you
Graven's
drop
procession's
straight
moving
away.
slowly. That should give me time to climb back up.
Then you drop down, and there'll be a coin somewhere. One more down. There'll be a coin. So when you drop down, you get the coin. He climbs back up because there's a ladder, and you climb it up back up to the top. And then obviously then you do the climb. So when you've done that, you do climb back up and you do climb. Now I save. So then you climb back up again and you do this climb like I said. And just do the whole climb all the way to the next part. Gonna make sure there's no other places he drops down to. Making sure that, you know, there's nothing else I miss. What he does when he drops down, he goes behind himself. No, to here. I don't know why I'm yawning. And he starts heading this. So obviously, keep turning it until it goes to the bottom. Or in this case, until you let go. And then you wait, because I remember last time when I fucking died so many times because I didn't wait until it fully came up. So when you jump across, there's a collectible and a thing you grab and a creature that comes across. So you grab this and a collectible here in the corner.
I'll take this.
When you collected that, you go back and do the same thing. Press save. So you go back and you use the thing and spin the thing, and you go back across. And then when you're gonna when you've gone back across, that'll be the next like location you have to go to and stuff. So when you're gonna cross the other side, you climb up the box to your right, and there's a thing you can collect. So right here, and some scissors. And then he drops down and climbs up the wall with the hook, and he goes straight ahead. So he goes down, climbs up with the hook, then he climbs straight ahead, and he comes into here. There's some shit, I don't know. Let me just see. So he goes down, climbs up the hook, turns around, goes back. He climbs past the passageway, so this location here, there's a trap. If you climb up here, then you can disarm it. I mean, possibly disarm it. Fuck out the way. Oh, yeah, it's here. I knew it was up here, I just... It was straight ahead. So when you've done that, obviously, like, then you can jump across. Or you can go around that. I could have gotten to the other side. But basically, you get that. Once you got that, obviously when you just on the track, you climb down and there's stuff and another rope arrow you get. For fuck's sake, if I gave that out to me before, I would have been fine. And a rope arrow, you see. There's stuff here you can get. So, like that. And obviously, we already collected coin above. When you do that, you in the closet, you get the two stuff, or in like the thing. Then you climb up in the coin, and you go straight ahead. And then it goes back up to the open again. So when you collect all that stuff, you climb up and get the coin if you haven't done. And then on the trap area, there's 2 items there, or maybe 3. And then you go through. And you climb up. Now you'll be in the open. What are we looking at?
Blinded. That was the supply lift. What darkness is behind this?
I'm gonna save here. Alright, so he goes straight and opens the door to his left all the way to the top.
It's the work of the abomination. The sound and movement draws them.
So
Be wary of the search brothers.
gonna unlock this. And then in here there's obviously gonna be 2 now. I'm actually gonna load that. We don't need to get hurt there. We didn't get a rope arrow, but we did get that. So let me just do that. Alright, done that.
Night's going on forever.
Alright, now you go behind the door. And you can close it too. I wasn't trying to though. You unlock this. And then you cut that. And then it's the reason you don't come in here. There must be a loot item. But either way, we're just gonna get these 2 things. Then once you got them. I'm just seeing if there's a loot item in here. He just cuts the rope, the thing, and gets the 2 stuff from in there. Well, he actually gets the 1. Then he climbs up. It's the dude in the head up above. So you go through here. climbs all the way above.
You can smell the river from I'm starving.
Of course you are, mate. So I got both of them. 2 knockouts, so I need 1 more to complete the thing. Or maybe I've already done it now. Lets me not do that. Do that though. And then we can check. Just 1 more I need, yes. And then I'll be done with that. There's 1 more dude here. I can hear him. I hear him whispering. Whistling. I mean, same thing, right? I mean, he wasn't whispering, but he was whistling. But anyway, so you jump across when you kill them 2 dudes. And then you can kill them or knock them out, but I knocked them out. And then where does he go then? The dude inside of here.
Wonder what they put in the sloop.
Right there. If he turns back around. Or don't. If he turns back around, then that just works for me. If he comes this way, then he sees the dead body.
Is this a test of my conviction?
So that's the thieving challenge done. There's another one for something else, but I have no clue what the fuck that means, and also what it wants me to do. Obviously that's not the loot you'll have to collect, but I'm just doing it so. So he waits for that guard to pass and then knocks him out. Then he walks back out and collects the stuff on the table that we collected. Then he drops down. So I'll do that, of course. So when out here, when he waits for that guard to come and then he knocks him out. And then over here. Wait, where the fuck does he drop down? Let me see where he drops down. Yeah, okay. So, basically, where that table is, if you drop down and go here and then go up, there's supposed to be 2 loot items there. Or it was just 1. Let me see. I'm sure there's supposed to be 2. Yeah, there was just 1 there. And then he climbs up and shoots another rope arrow. So we do have a rope arrow. I don't know if that's what we use it for, but we do have it. So I guess then we climb up somewhere. There. So when you come up, you climb up and there's a cup. And then there's actually something else behind us I missed. And there's another thing there. So there's 2 things up there. So when you come down, you jump across to the area where we knocked out that 1 guard. So you come here, you jump across, you go right to here, take a left again, and you pick up this thing here in the glass area here that I picked up before. And there's a safe actually behind us that I didn't fucking know that was here. Let me just see what the numbers are, because obviously I don't know. So it's 6, 7, 3. 6, 7, 3. 6, 7, 3. The fuck's that? Oh, they're all separate. Stop fucking... Right, let me just look at each one and do that, because otherwise... Okay, so we got that done. So when you've done that, you go straight and you shoot the rope arrow again that I can't do. I'm gonna show you where you shoot it though, so you can do it on your end. Rope arrow there. The fuck was that? Anyway, you shoot a rope arrow there, and then you climb up to the top, and straight ahead on the shelf there's a hairbrush. Then you turn right, you run across, and you jump down, and then you jump down again. So when you're up there, straight ahead on that shelf there, right there, there will be a hairbrush, and then you run across and you jump across over to there. We can actually get over to there, but we can actually just do this. Why can't we just jump from this end to get over? Not that hard, but you know. Is there a way? Because it like legit, like we could make that if he jumps further, but you know. So anyway, you come down here, you drop down, you come down again, you collect all this stuff down here. I think there's only 2 things down here. So yeah, like I said, you drop down, go straight, you take the 2 things, and then you go back up. And when you've done that, you go back up the way you came. Is there a lock away? Like a lock hole? No, it's just some light coming through. You go back up. You go straight ahead to the left and you crouch under this. Let me see if there's any loot here. So when you get up, basically go straight, and behind here there's a cup. And then you go somewhere else in here, over here. Making sure there's nothing here to miss. You go straight, crawl under. And you go here. There'll be the guard who's like dying. The one that calls towards you. Yeah, whatever. There's a crawl space there, but don't go through that. Yeah, so where you go is this way, and there'll be a pouch. And then you go through the crawl space. To the crawl area, so you go through here. I need some drink of my water. Be 2 seconds. So, you go for here. Gonna save. So, once you're through there, and you go straight ahead, down, you guessed, oh, that's something different. So, in here, you use the blunt arrow. And through here, you can shoot something.
Just like in the asylum, they've been changed by the primal, changed by Aaron. I need to stop Orion quickly.
And you can do that. So, here, there is some things you need to do. Like a rope arrow, you guessed it. I don't have any, but maybe he doesn't go that way yet. So with flame, I only have 1 fire arrow. I don't have explosive either. Oh, he just fucking died randomly. Right, let me reload that. So
Just like in the asylum, they've been changed by the Primal, changed by Aaron. I need to stop Orion quickly.
So, once you've killed all the enemies, if you can, you go down the stairs. If you go down these stairs and then go down again, and you can jump across down here. And you go into here, and there'll be something you can collect. I can't save though, so that's fine. When you do that, you shoot the rope arrow. And you jump across onto it, and then jump across to the other side. I don't know why we need a rope arrow to do that. I'm sure we can make that jump if we really wanted to. But I guess not. I'm gonna let him see me. Oh shit. Basically, I don't know, he just come back to here and he died. Yeah, he's just taking damage. Weird. Maybe because he's in the light. Maybe if you're in the light, they take damage. So yeah, you need a rope arrow to jump across there. I don't know why I can't jump across there manually. Like, I mean, shit, I've got legs and everything. Can I do it from this end though? I mean, there is a rope. We can just do this. Oh. Okay, so you can shoot a rope arrow there, but there's a legit rope right there, so you can get up to this side anyway. Alright. So when you've done that, you do this, and you go through to here. This door. What's in here is another trap chest. So the mechanism for that is on this wall here that you can use to get through. And then once you do that, you unlock this. And there'll be some gold stuff.
I'll take this.
Well, there'll be a collectible. And this thing here too. So once you've done that, I'm gonna save the game, because obviously I think that's the only two things in here. Let me just see. Once you've done that, and you grab that, that'll be it. Then he jumps across. Is there a gap there? I'm guessing there is. You'll be fine if he comes this way, because there's a light. I fucking missed. Is he coming or what? Hello? You're right. There's light here, so get fucked if you come over here, dog. Where the fuck did he go? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Stand in the light, you dumbass. Yeah. Okay. If I do that, you'll come back again. You'll come through that high hole there, and you get fucked by the light. Yeah, come get me. And then he dies. Sad for him. So lame animation. He just falls over and fucking collapses and dies and burns up and everything. So, that one loot item. I did get hit. But don't worry, I'll play the game again. Get all the loot once again. And then I'll do it while taking damage and being a ghost and all that stuff. So if you go all the way to the top and continue. So you go all the way to the top. I think I killed everyone actually. So we can do this freely. Saving just in case. I don't know if he was supposed to go through there though, but I'm guessing that's what he had to do. So he pulls up the thing, he goes underneath the door, he goes straight ahead. There's another trap mechanism on the floor. So you go up top through here. This does turn off eventually. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Of course there's a loot item. Hello? There's one loot item there. Basically, you do that lever thing. Because it you know, fucks off the traps that are here. So you can't get hit by them if you turn that, like, valve. So then you open this door. And there will be a ladder inside. Yep. Climb to the top. And when you're at the top, you go to the right. You climb up again. And then you jump across. And you drop down. So, you go up. Climb up here. Climb up here, you climb up here.
It sounded like something moving. Just beyond the gates. Those foul creatures. I know it.
And then he drops down and goes across here and then turns it around.
Save even the likes of them.
Or climbs over this. Yep. Then you go back, obviously back up to the top where the two guards are, behind that thing. And you climb up to the top. Sorry about that.
You saw that the gate holds. Let's get back above.
The dawn's coming. I'll be there to greet it. I'm not afraid. After Orion's blessing, I fear nothing.
So when you go up in that,
big watch bastards at Greystone, but those things just feel wrong.
Where do you think they came from? Deep in the ground? or crawled out of the sea?
With how hard my head's pounding, I think they opened my skull and crawled out of my night. Huh? Was that a figure?
Either I'm blind.
You go past them to the guards.
Can't be following every shadow.
Can't stand poking around shadows.
And you go to this... Thank fuck for that. So once you grab that, I think that's the only item. You go across, you go underneath the stair, right to the stairs there into that room. Then you go up it. And then you go through the crawl space.
If he's smart, he learned to fear the Graven.
He turned around when he did that, but you know. And then you go through the crawl space. You go through there. And then, you know, the thing collapses behind us apparently. Well, it does. And then you go through, you put, start spinning the thing. Once you've done that, the door opens. And a little thing would play out. You get a save there anyway.
Inside that rotunda, Orion is administering his cure. Aaron's close, I know it.
So what you do when you come out, you go to the here.
I didn't deserve Orion's blessing.
You climb up here.
Back at the Greystone Wall, I hesitated.
There's a thing here. And when you've done that, you go across, jump over the railing here. And you use a water arrow
Black steel. It wasn't like
over here.
Still, they feared us, friend. They knew they could not hold us back.
we couldn't hold ourselves back. Now the whole
So you climb over that railing, like I said. He knocks out the guard there, but the guard, for me, is not even here, so...
bridge is gone. A hole in Market Street where people used to be.
Better at the bottom of the river than in the thrall of those bastard nobles. The city will begin again, brother.
Why not? While I'm in here, if he comes in here, I'll tell you about it. He's in the guard, he's not done this. He knocks out the guard and kills the other guard. So everything's in here searched. This is the guard he knocks out, and the other one he kills. Don't know if it helps, but we'll just move him with his body up here and save. Alright. So once you've done that, he kills more of the guards. So where is he? Over on this side.
I'll be there to greet it.
Alright, so I'm gonna fast forward this on his end so I see all the things he kills. Or knocks out. So he kills all the guards here. We won't be doing that. So when he comes over here, on the shelf here, on this barrel I meant, there's a loot item. Then you drop down. He drops down and kills all the crows. He drops down. We've already got detected, so it's no point in fucking trying to be safe and shit.
Make yourself known to me, friend.
So then it obviously goes through here. And goes through the other end. There's a fucking cellar. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's not as if I've got anything to fucking take. Like, I need to
Have a look.
I need to restock on like everything. Oh, that's how many he had it in the free. That's everything. That's just food rations.
We
Thank
never
you.
met.
I really needed that.
Something else? Pleasure.
Right, well, we'll do that. So when you've done that, he goes back out. He walks straight.
Yeah.
So when he comes back out here, he walks straight, like I said. There's a guard. We'll take him out.
What happened to the sloop sellers?
Go, friend. See what you can spot.
I'm waiting for to see if anyone comes this way. Yeah, what he does, he goes straight from here.
I have my faith, and he has none.
And he walks over to here, and there'll be
Celebrate when
two
we
guards.
leave these damned catacombs. How many men have we lost to the dark?
To the things in it, you mean?
Cling to your shadows. It'll be over soon.
Nope.
I fought in the streets, not the shadows. I should look around here. There's no one around now. They said iron never breaks. They were wrong. It can't end like this. Not so close to the
I'm just taking that out. Sorry, I didn't speak a while there. I'm just gonna collect everything in here. So yeah, the area that you come across, like I said, is where you go straight the stairs there. You go take a right, and there'll be a hole in the wall. And you can go through it, and there'll be two guards, but you search this room, because all the loot, there'll be loot items in here. So I'm just gonna fast forward on his end. So that's just everything. He leaves, he goes up the stairs. So once you leave, obviously the other guard for us is still alive, so
What happened to the sloop sellers?
you go up the stairs. And there'll be stuff here. Or not. He goes up the stairs. There'll be 2 things there and something to grab. And this drawer to search. For some reason it's bugged. Either that or I've collected it. Apparently I searched this area. Did I? Oh, I did. That was before, I'm guessing. Then he drops down. He goes straight. There'll be glass on the floor. So over here. Great. There's a trophy for getting kills with environmental shit. There is a box hanging from somewhere. Right there. You see that rope there? Not that thing to the left of that. What, I don't know what the fuck that is, but there is something hanging. Is what I was getting at.
Something feels wrong.
There's a chest here you can pick up. So you do this. And there's more things in here. So once you grab that and unlock that, you unlock that chest. And once you've done so, you grab the things from inside, and then you go behind yourself, I'm guessing, and then go straight and take a left. There'll be 2 more things on the floor filled with glass.
You don't know how much you're suffering in that skin until he's healed you, brother.
So you go straight from here and take a left.
We're not talking about doctors, you foxcul.
And there'll be stuff here to collect, obviously.
He saved you with the power of his own belief.
So you grab them 2 stuff. There's all I thought there was a vent there. And when you grab both of them, you go straight. There'll be a barrel. You grab that as well.
Blood red. The scent of life. Life, brother. You remember that? He marked my forehead.
Go. Look into it, friend. What could that be?
Hello. This isn't the time for jackknifes.
Who's there? Is that you, brother?
I can't trust my own. Between the dawn and the darkness.
A mere distraction.
Fuck. Well, obviously they're having a conversation. When you collect all that shit.
Hungry as a...
What the fuck? Well, it's fine. He's going the wrong way. Right, so you knock him out. Well, I knocked him out anyway. He doesn't. He kills them all. There will be a rope arrow area again. But of course, we don't have that. So, yeah. There's a coin here. Or there's something. There is a rope arrow there. But you need another one. So, I'm just gonna climb up here. No one's there, but you know. It could have worked. Anyway. So you need the rope arrow. And you right, so you need the rope arrow. You climb up this rope, you jump across to this rope. So if I was on it like this, the next rope would be there, and then you jump across there. I don't know why you can't make that jump though, but you know, it's just a game and the way it's designed, but it really pisses me off. You shoot that box down. Someone's seen the body. Now, let me just...
He's close. And I know just where he is.
Yeah.
What?
You don't, mate. He climbs over that box, and he goes up. So... And then he climbs up here, and he climbs up here, and straight ahead, there'll be a cup. And a next collectible behind you, so when you pick that up, there'll be a collectible here.
Now, what do we have here?
When you've done that, I'm gonna save again. You go straight ahead, you go towards the mission marker. So the mission mark, like the objective mark, like the marker basically to go to the next area. And there'll be another thing to collect right here.
I should go in.
There'll be a
With
chest
plan.
straight ahead.
Well, here's one. Get inside. Improvise.
Sounds like a plan to me. You unlock this. And then when you've done that, there'll be stuff in here, of course, like loot. And then when you've done that, you take the stuff from in there and you open the door. Now, I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else to do. So at this point, you take out the general, and I thought it was O'Brien last time, but you take out the general. So you come here, and you turn this, and you get to the next location. What happens is, you have to fight the general. Or not. Let me just see what happens. So, what happens is, you grab the thing, you do some other stuff. I'm just gonna see if there's any more loot items at this point. Anyway, so you grab this. And you go straight. Okay. I don't remember this part. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Basically, you just continue onwards. Next piece. Go straight. And you grab this thing here. And then we get fucked by Aaron.
Garrett! What have you done? I need that. We need that! Don't you understand what I'm trying to do here?
You need to stop, Orion.
Stop protecting people. Stop trying to give them a better life.
You're not helping these people, you're sentencing them to death. I could teach the General a life lesson.
So, basically, he just has explosive arrows. I have one explosive.
You can run from your car.
Oh, shit. Right, so... that was
Teach
quick.
the General a life lesson here. Or maybe it's better to slip away.
What?
Motherfucker, I didn't have trouble last time because I actually had the right amount of shit I needed. So let me do this
Teach the
again.
general a life lesson here. Or maybe it's better to slip away.
You see, you get like 4 to 5 fire arrows. It was useful.
Alright, now it's my turn. What? Don't run! Garrett is...
That was it. I have to hold it.
As a rule, I don't kill people unless I have no other choice. But just like someone else I know, I don't follow the rules, do I?
So, more shit to loot. On a table. Somewhere. There's stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna go around the room, just collect everything. So basically, if you just do that, it's easy. So if you have multiple explosive arrows, you need like 5 or 6 arrows to kill him. So right here, there's something to collect. I can't save. Something else to collect over here. Making sure there's nothing else to collect. Hey, fucking that shit. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, I'm just gonna wait until he shows me the next items and I'll show you where they are. Obviously, I just collected them. I'm just gonna fast forward it on my end to see what he does. So, let me show you. So the first one is on here. Wait there. So, it's on here, and then you go over to here. And then there's another one on somewhere. Yeah, so one there. Another one, somewhere else. So if you go straight ahead, there's an item on the barrels here. Then you go straight again, and there'll be an item on here. I think we just collected it though. But the 2 barrels here, there'll be a loot item on this one here. Wait there, let me see. So once you've done the second one, so the second thing over here, let me see, where is it? Right, so if you're on this other side, looking towards the door on this side over here, there'll be an item somewhere around on one of these boxes here, a loot item you can collect. And then you can go, and then there'll be the middle area here where you collect the 2 things, and then you open the thing here. And then yeah. Then you pick lock the door to get out. So let me just do that. We haven't got all the loot items because many arrows I missed out on. But don't worry, I'll do that in my own time. Like I said. Shit. There's also a collectible that you can collect while he's upright. So when you don't knock him out, there's a collectible. So if you go behind him, you can collect that. Where if you was gonna pickpocket him, that's where it would be. But I'm sure you can collect that if you knock him out. But maybe just don't do that until you've, you know. I think this is the exit, the final part of the mission. So we'll be done with chapter 7. I think we'll do each chapter at a time. So in my own time, I'll get all the loot items and stuff like that, so you don't have to see that. Yeah, so this is the end here. Obviously, we haven't got everything. We got everything that we could. So, yeah. So we have 94. So we have 83 out of the 88 items that we needed. But we did do the 15 kills or knockouts. So in my own time, I'm going to stop the timer. So in my own time, I'll get all the collectibles and I'll get all the loot and all the stuff like that. Thank you all for watching, and chapter 8 will be the last chapter, and then there'll be some other miscellaneous things like some side jobs to do with Basil, and possibly also more loot shit to collect. I think at this point I might do that all by myself, so you don't have to see that, because like me collecting more loot, obviously I'll show it off, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on Wednesday for the next part.